Yeah, question is even after this 4 years, whether any, they are very strict or they will take some lenient view on this penalty.
To my understanding, they should be lenient, but somehow they are not lenient. Reason that GST, when it was introduced, our country was not ready for the GST. Even the department, they were also not ready for the GST. Portal is still developing, still in development phase, I can say. The GSTR form to be recently introduced. For 2 year or 3 year, we were waiting for the return form to be introduced. The original return form were what GSTR 1, GSTR 2 and GSTR 3. GSTR 2 and 3 never came. So in a hurry, the GST was introduced in our country, I can say, on record that when it was introduced, we have forced to comply with GST in a hurry. So that should be lenient. My understanding that department should not be penalize everybody, understanding the scenario. The portal now established after 4 years. People were faced so many problems. Correction windows were not there. If somebody has done some mistake, correction windows were not available. Now slowly they are allowing corrections, but still so many things are there. There is no correction windows available. To my understanding, we should be lenient. Rather, when we talk about GST, we say just to take care of few miscreants in the country. They are penalizing everybody. That should not be there. The department should not penalize everybody. So, to my understanding, the GST provisions are too harsh. That should be lenient. Is interest and penalty the same? No, sir. Interest is separately leviable under Section 50 and penalty is under Section 122. So, interest is basically a percentage for delay payments and penalties for the offences. I would want to thank and congratulate the entire ICAI. Wonderful conducting of a week-long FDP and GST is well-learned CAs as resource person. Thank you, sir.
Any other queries or comments? Immediately after this, we will go for some short valedictory session. And some of you can raise your brief comments regarding this whole program.
Yes, 1 or 2 faculty participants can give their response. Rohit sir, I am audible. Can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
Okay.
Natya madam, can you make a brief comment? You were here all the 6 days. You were here attending this session, no? And also Sangeeta madam. Also, I think you can make a few comments. Shall we unmute you? Yes. Sangeeta madam is there. I think you can
yes,
comment upon the.
Yeah, Roy sir, Sangeeta madam is asking, can you explain in brief what Sushil sir said? I think there was some network issue. She could not hear properly. I think it's regarding the lenient view about the officers. Sir, I think why this question is in Kerala, particularly in Kerala, here the SCOT or the GST department, they started checking the vehicle, sending notices, or now asking for the that input if it is not there in two-way, they are asking you remit and they are asking for the interest and penalty. So that may be the reason our faculty, our participants asking whether there will be any lenient view on that. So can you explain, sir, regarding that? Because 2A now only it is implemented, but earlier no one knows whether the person who was collecting was remitting to the government or filing the return. Now we know we have the control. At least we know whether they have remitted. And now there are a lot of notices are receiving in Kerala by the officers, from the officers. So that may be the reason they are asking any lenient view they will take, the officers will take.
So I think Ranjit Chairman, I think it to come. Sir, I think we can hear from some of their personal views, sir. I think the whole program. We have got 3 to 4 participants here. Already we have added them as a panelist. They can unmute. I think unmute. You can either starting from Dr. Angel Blossom. Will you please unmute and make your comments, please? You can unmute yourself and comment, madam.
Las cosas serían muy diferentes por aquí.
Angel madam, are you hearing?
She's on mute.
Madam, yes. Or else I think Natya Bapanna, madam, please you can unmute and make your comments, please.
Yes, sir. So this has been my second experience with attending this FTP with ICAI, because last year also I attended on. So I don't know if there is a disturbance. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. I think some of them are unmuted. Yes, you can continue.
Okay. This has been a great experience to me, because last year I have also attended the FTP conducted on Ind AS. So I have, I look forward to attending the sessions with conducted, because we have very good speakers lined up to give us ample practical knowledge. So, for example, we started off with, though the session said we will start with CA Atul Kumar, but Shankar Narayanan sir took up for 2 days, and that was really nice. And he really brought in, for that matter, everybody. Yesterday, Soman NL sir also brought in a lot of practical examples which we can connect to on a day-to-day basis, because we are not actually practicing chartered accountant professionals. Maybe we with these FTPs that you actually brought out for us, the theory teachers in class, we actually see it from the maybe news or other articles, or talking to somebody, we get to know things. But I think this actually brought in that arena to connect with the CA students who are actually practicing articleship students in our class. We learned from them as well. But this 6-day FTP has been a great insight into the examples that we can also take in our lines, giving the students. And I definitely want to thank Roy sir and Joe sir, all of you, Deepa ma'am, if I'm not wrong with the name, sorry.
Yes.
I want to thank all of you for coordinating each and every day and making this FTP a really successful one, because it's very difficult for all of you to take off your valuable time and spend it with all of us for 2 to 3 hours every day. So I thank Sushil Goyal sir, who has been with us talking to us about the penalties and all of that. It's very difficult to come out with situations. So maybe people actually got skeptical today, because even when the maybe issue is coming forward to handle it, maybe that practical applicability will come into place. So I really thank the entire team and congratulate the entire branch for it. Thank you, sir. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, madam. I think basically this time it was directly organized by India Tax Committee, and Sushil sir is the vice chairman. I think we should have our chairman also here. I think he is hearing from your mouth itself.
Someone said at 27.
So it's been a privilege to listen to all of you.
And videos and let them.
Thank you, madam. Now, Angel madam, are you there? Can you talk a few words? Angel madam?
Someone's video is playing, some music is coming. Can you please mute their set? Somebody's.
Chairman, you are just to missed what Natya madam told. I think she's very appreciative of our program. And
சூப்பரான வெப்சைட் எந்த ஆப்ல இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணாம
hello, and let us hear from Dr. Vinay Nagpal. Is he there? Sir, can you unmute and say a few words? Sangeeta madam? Sangeeta madam, are you there?
ഇദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ പേര് അത് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ആണോ ടിബറ്റനാണോ എന്ന് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായില്ല.
വീഡിയോ ഒന്ന് ഓഡിയോ ഒന്ന് മ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യോ? Sangeeta madam, can you hear?
Yes, sir. Roy, sir.
Yes, please
Yes,
talk.
sir.
We have with us Sushil Kumar sir, the Vice Chairman of India Tax Committee of ICAI, Ranjit Warrior, the Chairman of Government Branch, Jawas Vice Chairman is here. You can
Yes,
talk.
sir.
What is your observation about the whole program, please?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to give you a feedback of this program. I'm a faculty at Chinmaya College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Tripundra, and I've been taking GST for the past 2 years. And I'm really blessed and fortunate enough to be attending these FDP programs for the past 2 years. And I've also attended the accounting standards program held by ICAI last year, and also the FDP on GST at SS College, Uravur.
Oh, yes, yes.
That also I attended, and that was also there. The speakers were Soman sir and Sirjo sir. So it was very nice to see them again here, giving us the same input with lots of practical examples. And Shankaranarayan sir's class was impeccable, and Sushil sir's class was so totally informative. Lots of information, like the topics of proceedings and recovery and all, we have to impart it to our MCOM students. So it is a big challenge for us. And so giving us with this, even yesterday Ganesh sir's class, e-way bill was totally with lot of practical examples. So this kind of insights and learning is really helping us. So I request you all to please continue this and help us through this updations always every year. So looking forward to your workshops again. And definitely I'll be there, and I know my colleagues also will be there. So thank you so much for this arrangement. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
This is excellent comments from Sangeeta madam, and she was always there, I think, to appreciate us. And we missed Dr. Angel. She was very, very appreciative of our program, sir. Sushil sir, I think. Anyone, I think here it is, Tinu is there, Sumitra madam is there, and Anmol Anthony is there, Vinay Nagpal is there. Anyone is interested in making any comments more, please?
Good afternoon, everyone. Sumitra, this is from Bangalore.
Yes.
So, sir, I actually have to go with Natya and Sangeeta ma'am. Both of them expressed what actually we wanted to say. First time to teach a GST, it is such a complex and scary topic even for the teachers to take it up to teach for the CA students or for a very advanced level students. And thanks for the organizers and the entire team who made that job easy for us. So as a faculty, I'm so thankful. Might have been I have missed 2-3 sessions, 1 hour sessions, but still I would really go through all the materials and videos. And thanks for the entire team. Last time even IFRS, the Index I attended completely, but this time 2 sessions I think I missed out because of the regular classes and couldn't miss the classes. But thanks for the organizers and the entire team to give us this kind of exposure for such a complex subject to make it really very approachable and easy for us. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think anyone more? Tinu is, I think Tinu C. Thomas is his first time, I think, attending these GST classes. Do you want to raise any comments, please? No. Do you want to raise any comments, Tinu, please?
Yes, sir. Surely, first of all, thank you all for this session, informative sessions you conducted for us. And this is the second time I am here in these classes, GST classes. Previous year also I was there, but unfortunately I was not able to be in the full session. That's why I said I'm new to this GST classes. This time again, yes, this time I can be in this class, all classes, and so much thankful, and I'm so much happy to hear this all about GST. And thank you all. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for your comments. I think over to Jose. I think for the proceedings, chairman is here. We'll have his comments and as well as concluding remarks from Sushil sir also. I think Jose, please.
Thank you, Roy sir. Now we are moving to the valedictory session of FDB program, which was commenced on 9th of this month and for the last 6 days. So today we have our Vice Chairman, GST and Indirect Taxes Committee of ICAI as the faculty as well as the chief guest for this valedictory session. May I request our Chairman of Ernakulam branch of SIRC of ICAI, C. Ranjit R. Warrior, to welcome the chief guest and the participants. Over to you.
Thank you, Jose sir. Very good evening to the most respected participants. Very good evening to my most respected Vice Chairman and dearest Central Council member, Sushil Goyal sir. Immediate past Chairman of the branch, C. Roy Varghese sir. Dr. P. Sulaiman sir, representation HOD from NG University. Indeed, a very satisfying event that it has been. Now, listening to the great feedback from the faculty members, from the teachers, or rather the participants of the meeting, it is truly, in fact, we should be thankful for having taken this opportunity that you have all gathered together for this financial development, that or rather I would say the curriculum that is eventually going to help each one of us, both you and us, that will help us or rather give us back to the student fraternity or to the younger generation that the country is foreseeing. That it is a great pride and privilege that the Indirect Taxes Committee, ably led by the Chairman Rajendra Kumar sir and the Vice Chairman Sushil Goyal sir, has consented for us to go ahead like of last year for this 5-day workshop on goods and services tax. It is of utmost importance that, like I said, it is our happiness, it is our pride, and it is our satisfaction. I consider this event as one of the most satisfying events of the year, that we are able to give this back to our teachers, to our gurus. Like how Sangeeta madam was saying, in fact, I have also had the good opportunity of being a student from Chinmaya College. And similarly from all the great colleges that we have, the faculty from all great colleges that we have today, we are indeed very thankful to each one of you. And let us together again in the next year, if possible, under the hopeful and able guidance of CAKB sir, that we will hold a great event again next year. So with these very few little words, let me once again take this good opportunity, rather than to welcome, but be very thankful to our dearest Sushil Goyal ji for handling a phenomenal session today, for handling a very phenomenal session on assessment procedures and the penal provisions of GST. We are very grateful to you, Sushil Goyal ji. We know the kind of schedule that he is running with. Like how I just got back from 2 meetings in between. I'm sure hundreds of meetings are awaiting his acceptance for. We are really thankful to you, Sushil Goyal sir. Very great friend and brother for Ernakulam branch and its activities. Once again, wholeheartedly thanking Sushil Goyal ji for the session today and for your gracious presence. I'm also indeed greatly thankful, I should say, to Roy Varghese sir, who has been instrumental. Once again, I should be mentioning his key role in bringing the FDP together this year. It is of his caliber, and it is of his great interest, and that we put this together. And I should be very, very thankful for the leadership that Roy sir has displayed, along with the HOD and the representation from NG University, Suleiman sir and Sajiban Abraham sir. I should wholeheartedly thank and welcome Roy sir to this brief inaugural session, or rather the valedictory session. So, my eminent managing committee colleagues and vice chairman of the branch, Jose KV sir, and other respected managing committee colleagues, the other respected participants. Like I said, let us once again continue the great work that we together have been trying and doing. Thanking the IDC committee once again, and let us have a great time. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, CA Ranjit, our warrior chairman of Ernakulam branch. Now may I request Professor Dr. E. Suleiman sir, School of Management and Business Studies, MG University, to address the participants. Over to Suleiman sir.
Suleiman sir, put on the audio, video, sir, please. Sir,
I think, yeah, maybe some network problem. Suleiman sir, we can see him, but we'll. Can we contact him, Roy sir?
Can try. Yeah, I think.
So, GST and Indirect Taxes Committee of ICAI, CA Sushil Kumar Goyal. Sir, yes, I think Suleiman sir is there online now. Yes, Suleiman sir is there. He joined online now.
And Raju, sir, unmute Raju, please. Yes. You're unmute, sir. Unmute, sir. You can talk, sir. You can talk. You can talk.
Okay. Is it audible?
Yes,
yes, sir.
Okay. I have some technical problem. I couldn't unmute the program.
Yeah,
okay. Good afternoon, everybody, especially our office BS of ICAI. We are going to our concluding and valedictory section. Last 6 days, I am also participating as an attendee of this program, not an organizer. I am also a teacher because we are dealing management and commerce subjects. So especially last year, we have successfully completed a program with the subject of accounting standard. That's also very successful. This year also, we could undertake this program very successfully last 6 days, including today. It's also we have discussed so many areas especially in GST. From the feedback already get from our participants, I could realize that it is very much needed program. We are also very happy to continue this program on next year also with a different subject. Our ICAI chapter is always express their willingness to conduct this program and again with free charges. We are not paying anything to this resource person, because if we conduct resource persons invited from outside, we have to pay much more. Last year also and this year also, we couldn't pay anything to anybody. So it is actually an industry institute interaction program that is very much needed in these days. Our university and as well as School of Management Business Studies are also encouraging these type of programs, because our UGC or NAC accreditation bodies are also insisting these kind of programs to be conducted continuously for the teachers as well as our students, and institute interaction programs that will enrich our institute also. So ultimately, I congratulate my sincere thanks to the, especially in our part, we are not getting any effort to organize. We are just only making some planning process itself. We could much interactions with our ICAI chapter, and then only all these 6 days, they are actually taking initial steps to realize or actually to implement this program. That is coming from the ICAI chapter. We are not taking any much effort. So on behalf of the School of Management and MG University, I sincerely thanks the ICAI chapter for taking the sincere effort to organize very in a successful manner. Thank you.
Thank you, Suleiman sir. Now let us hear from the our Vice Chairman of GST and Indirect Tax Committee of ICAI for their concluding remarks. Over to you, Sir Sushil sir.
Thank you, Josh sir, Roy sir, and the Chairman, Ernakulam branch, and above all, Dr. Suleiman and other faculties. It is indeed pleasure of ICAI, I can say, for conducting such workshops where we not only take part as supply as a faculty, but we also learn the viewpoints of the faculty member of the university, what exactly they are thinking, what exactly because they are in the field and they are meeting all the students regularly. They understand what exactly going on at the grassroots level. Even the chartered accountant who are in practice, they are not much aware about the grassroots level, I can say, because they are meeting only big clients, clients who are complying with the law. There are a good number of persons who are still to understand these laws. Their ideas about the taxation is different what we chartered accountant meeting with the clients. So people at the field, people at the public at large basically feel that what is GST is doing. GST is basically, one question came whether it is to government should be lenient or government should be harsh or should be strict. That all depend upon the how you take the things. I just want to share one incident. 3 days back, somebody was discussing that the economic is growing like anything because GST is growing like anything. So another viewpoint came during this discussion that GST and indirect tax. So it's not necessarily that economic is growing. Even if inflation is going high, GST collection will go high because it is directly related with the price we are paying. So if price will go high, the GST rate will go, collection will go high. At the same time, it is not necessary that there is a progress because GST is also collected on import of the goods and import of services. If import is increasing, then GST collection will also increase. So there are different viewpoints, different sides of same thing to be seen by different persons. So this we learn in this type of program. So thank you very much for the opportunity provided to Indirect Tax Committee. And it will always pleasure sharing knowledge. Money is not a matter for ICAI, I can say. Whatever cost we have to incur, we want to reach to the each and every faculty, share our knowledge because we say if share your knowledge, you grow in knowledge. So keeping in mind that we always ready to share, even if you next year plan for GST, we will be ready to do this. Next year, who will be chairman, who will be vice chairman, but I am pretty sure that entire ICAI is happy to organize such type of programs. And in this program, I won't think much of the financial burden is there. But even if we had the physical programs organized for so many organizations, our faculty will travel from across the India, wherever it is, and they will organize, whenever there will be a physical program, we always happy to do this. So thank you very much for the opportunity. We also learning in the process. Thank you.
Thank you, Sushil sir, for that concluding remarks. And I also thank as a faculty, you are explaining about the assessment, interest and penalty. So thank you very much for today's session. And I'm sure this will be very informative and effective for our participants. They will definitely use this knowledge for the enhancement of students' knowledge. And definitely Suleiman sir also say that it was very much, and not only today, for all the last 6 days our chartered accountant faculty members, and we can say the best from the some of the best faculty members of India, where we can hear on GST subject was here on these 6 days, including today. So thank you, Sushil sir, for that wonderful help, and also for allowing us to host this program by the Ernakulam branch. And I thank our Rajendra Kumar sir also, the chairman of our GST and Indirect Taxes Committee of ICAI. And we once again, we thank on behalf of Ernakulam branch and all the participants here, both of you, for giving this opportunity to conduct this faculty development program. Thank you very much, sir. And Suleiman sir, thank you very much. Actually, we should also thank you for giving us an opportunity as a, as ICAI, we are joining with you, and it's for a very good purpose, enhancing the knowledge in the GST. Actually, we were also listening these last 6 days. Why? Because the GST is such a complex subject which changes very frequently. Now we can see the every week or every day, we can say that it keeps changes, some notifications, some circulars. So we need the updation also. So we also listening to that, our faculty members on all these 6 days. So thank you, Suleiman sir, for giving us an opportunity. And of course, we can continue this partnership. We can say this partnership with ICAI Ernakulam and Mahatma Gandhi University for this faculty development program. Definitely we will be there. We can come with maybe GST or some other subject, maybe direct taxes in the coming years. Of course, we will be there. Thank you very much, Suleiman sir, and the entire team of Mahatma Gandhi University Commerce Department for joining us on this. And I thank all the participants who were there on the last 6 days for joining us on this program. And I thank especially Madam Sunita Madam, Sangeeta Madam, Tinu sir, and all other. I can see in every day that we can see a lot of comments in the chat box. It was entirely a lively program for the last 6 days. They were really, involved, or they made it a very lively one in all these 6 days. Thank you, all the participants. Thank you very much for joining us on this program. And our Ranjit Warrior, our chairman, and Roy Varghese sir was we started this last year when he was the chairman, and I was myself was a secretary, and we continue that saga. Maybe we can call FDP season 2, and we can expect FDP season 3 or 4, and every year we can have this. So thank you, Roy sir, for that great initiative on the accounting standard we started, and Ranjit for continuing that with the GST. And I once again I thank all of you once again, and thank you very much. And we have come to the end of this 6 days program, faculty development workshop on goods and services tax. Thank you.